Alright, hello guys, welcome back. Today is March 16, Monday, um, 4 p.m. So actually a little early today. The market's still open, but I'm not gonna have time um, after in the evening. So just thought I'd do this right now. But yeah, just a quick recap of what happened today, what I'm gonna expect for the rest of the week, and potentially this swing trade that I'm looking at right now. Starting off with NQ on the daily, we wanted to see that move higher into bearish for value gap, and we got that. And then we started seeing some type of willingness to not want to move higher and maybe reject, and we've been getting that. We'll have to wait and see how it treats it tomorrow as well, but so far, not bad. And aligning ourselves with that, we have 1 hour sweep of high or 4 hour sweep of high with 1 hour change in state of delivery almost, and then SMT, and then look for an entry to target consolidation lows. Um, on top of that too, I did take a position. I took two positions actually. I took one short, and when that didn't work out, I decided to go long. And going short was kind of against my model. I'll explain why. But I want to clear my chart after I show you this. But essentially, what we had was I had said in the video yesterday in the Sunday in the weekly outlook that I was bullish until that FEG, but for some reason I let the emotions get the best out of me here and I decided to short. And then I'm sorry here, and then looking back at it, that wasn't my model. So I was like, wait, why did I do that? I'm actually long. So I decided to long here, and it ended up working out. I closed it around here with like a 1 minute trail just because the market's been so slow, and we might just be waiting for that NFP PPI week. I'm sorry, NFP PPI day. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's essentially the trade I took, and I guess the outlook for the rest of the week is going to be bearish in my opinion. I think after sweeping this high with overlapping bearish FEG daily and then moving back lower, I I don't see why we'd want to move higher, and I can see definitely why we'd want to move lower, at least up until this low right here. I'm sorry, let me clear this too, because that's gonna, but yeah. Um, and if I get on tomorrow and we've already drove past this and perhaps inverted it, then that could be a change in set of delivery, and it could be bullish. But right now I'm bearish. Also, I guess it's something to add on is there was news that the Strait of Hormuz is actually going to open back up to the U.S. And this is like a very similar trend as to what happened last week with announcements of a ceasefire potentially happening, and then literally, I think that evening, that same day, but evening, um, I think it was Trump who said that Iran was going to get hit harder than they've ever been before. And you can see how they rallied it from that news all the way up until highs, whatever, and then we slowly had that trickle lower after we after people realized that hey, this isn't really being settled. I do assume that the same thing's going to happen. Announcement that the strait is opening back up for U.S. and then somewhere, sometime, news is going to come out that it's not actually open, and this conflict is going to keep continuing to happen, which aligns with bearish, unfortunately. But yeah, that's essentially what I'm watching out for now. Looking at the dollar itself was bearish, which was aligning with that bullish NQ. I'm still looking down to at least into this FEG or this FEG right here, and then from there see what we want to do. And then ZB, similar to NQ, started moving higher almost up until this bearish FEG. I want to see if we can get up there, and then from there continue moving lower. But we can also reassess when it comes to that. I hope you found this insightful. Um, that's what I'm looking for the rest of the week. Please take care, be safe.